Did you know that nearly 45% of Americans believe they've encountered a ghost? It's a statistic that sends shivers down the spine, but what's even more chilling are the stories behind those encounters, stories that leave lasting marks on those who live to tell them.
Ghosts. The very word conjures images of eerie shadows, unexplained noises, and cold chills in the dead of night. But beyond the fear and fascination,
There's a more profound question. Do ghosts have a tangible impact on the living? Some dismiss ghostly encounters as mere figments of the imagination, but for others, these experiences are all too real, leaving them to wonder if there's more to these spectral visitations than meets the eye. In this video, we'll delve into the world of ghostly phenomena, examining how these encounters affect those who experience them and the broader public perception of the paranormal. Throughout history, countless individuals have claimed to have come face to face with the supernatural, each story more unnerving than the last. Take the case of a woman who, after moving into a century-old home, began to hear faint whispers in the middle of the night, followed by the feeling of being watched. At first, she brushed it off as her imagination running wild, but the occurrences grew more frequent and intense. Doors would slam shut on their own, and objects would move inexplicably. The woman reported feeling an overwhelming sense of sadness whenever she was in the house, as though she was sharing her space with someone or something else. Another story involves a man who, while staying at a reputedly haunted hotel, was awakened by the sensation of someone sitting at the foot of his bed. He could clearly see the indentation of a body on the mattress, but when he turned on the light, no one was there. These experiences left both individuals questioning their sanity, yet they were sure of what they had witnessed. The psychological and emotional effects were profound, with some people developing deep fears, anxieties, or even changing their entire belief system as a result of these encounters. But what if these encounters are more than just eerie experiences? Some experts argue that these ghostly interactions can have real, measurable effects on the living. Dr. Elaine Matthews, a psychologist specializing in paranormal phenomena, has spent years studying the impact of ghost sightings on mental health. She recounts a case where a man became severely depressed after moving into a house he believed was haunted. His condition worsened to the point where he could no longer function normally in his daily life. According to Dr. Matthews, the mind's response to perceived paranormal activity can be as debilitating as any other traumatic event. This perspective challenges the notion that ghosts are harmless or simply figments of the imagination, suggesting instead that they can have a profound influence on our well-being. These experiences raise important questions about the intersection of the paranormal and mental health. For some, ghostly encounters lead to a breakdown in relationships, as loved ones struggle to understand what the individual is going through. Others may turn to spiritual or religious practices in an attempt to cleanse their homes and minds of these unseen forces. In extreme cases, people have even resorted to moving out of their homes, abandoning everything in a desperate bid to escape the haunting. The psychological toll is undeniable, yet it also opens up a broader conversation about how we, as a society, perceive and deal with the unexplained. Are these experiences real, or are they manifestations of more profound, unresolved fears? The question of whether ghosts truly exist remains one of the most debated topics in the paranormal world. What's clear, however, is that the impact of these experiences on those who encounter them is genuine. Whether it's the fear of the unknown, the psychological effects of perceived hauntings, or the ripple effects on relationships and mental health, ghostly encounters are far more than just spooky stories told around a campfire. They are a complex, multifaceted phenomenon that continues to intrigue and terrify in equal measure. As we've seen, the line between belief and reality can often blur, leaving us with more questions than answers about the existence of ghosts. Have you ever had a ghostly encounter that left you questioning what's real? Share your story in the comments below. We're always looking for new tales to explore. And if you're fascinated by the paranormal, don't forget to check out our other videos on the channel, where we dive even deeper into the mysteries of the unknown.